When it comes to equity, you have a lot of benchmarks to compare with like small cap.
What performance benchmark should be used for alternates?
So alternates is very wide investment vehicle. You may not have a apple to apple comparison. However, if someone is talking about a real estate or maybe a fixed income private credit kind of alternate vehicle, you can look at how it can be a AAA rated bonds mutual fund to compare with. Again, it is not a straight comparison. So risk is high when you go to a private credit. So one is to also add some markup to the normal AAA bond returns. When it comes to equity, you have a lot of benchmarks to compare with like small cap, mid cap, large cap. The ideal comparison will be a concentrated portfolio of a mutual fund or a PMS vehicle compared with the AIF or those kind of thing. And there are various other alternates where you don't have a traditional products. So one has to go with the flow.
What client misconceptions do you often encounter around alternates?
So alternates being a new concept which is getting popularized over last 4 5 years, there is always a hesitation from the people, okay, to venture into a new things. One has to understand alternate is just a terminology. The products are same, like real estate investments. So earlier you used to buy a house for investment. Now you can co-own a house through a real estate alternate investment fund. Same way earlier, if you want to participate into any growth of a business, you only had an option of IPO or secondary market equity. Now you have the similar option in unlisted space, startups. So alternates is creating a huge opportunity. One has to understand the risk associated with us, especially when you are going into a category 1 or a category 2 fund, the illiquidity which is attached to it. So you have to have that mindset of investing for 5 7 years in order to get the desired rewards. Apart from this, there is a general misconception the fees are high because it is disclosed to the client. While when we compare with mutual funds or FDs, the notion is there is no fee. But one has to understand bank also charges fee. They take the money at 6 7% from you. They lend at 8 9 10% in the market. So they are also charging some indirect fee to you. So one has to understand any product which is professionally managed will definitely have a certain cost attached to it for the work which needs to be done. And third, which is a very common, it's a risky. Frankly, any investment is risky. We have seen bank FDs also not able to pay you back on time if the bank is defaulting. So risk will be always there. One has to just take a informed risk or informed decisions. That's it from my.
What advice would you give to young students who want to make a career in wealth management and alternative investment industry?
So I have brought my career into this industry. When I entered, there were around 8, 10, 12 mutual funds. Now there are 50. AUM from a lakh or a 2 lakh crore, it is now 75 lakh crore. One sector in India which can grow at around 25 30% on an annual basis for next 20 30 40 years. So definitely this is a field where a big career can be built. We have seen evolution of wealth management firm, PMSs, AIFs, MFDs, RIAs, and there is a huge opportunity. It's a very interesting field. India has a saving culture. Okay, those saving is now going to go into investments. And if someone can guide either as a fund manager, as a wealth manager, as an advisor, you have enough market to capture. So definitely students who are pursuing finance as a field should definitely consider investment, wealth management as an industry for their career, because still we feel this is the thing which are not going to easily be replaced by robots or AI, and there is no one fit solution for all the investors. So there has to be a customization, and when there is a customization, you need human touch. So yeah, so best of luck if you are looking for making a career in wealth management or in this investment field, you are in for a long term.